Hey folks, welcome back to our Dice Tower preview. I'm Mark, and today we're taking a look at Future World Creator. Future World Creator is not a game, but it is a gaming system. Here you have over 600 items. There is a ton of stuff in this box for you to world build for your RPG adventures, or even perhaps maybe to do some board game prototyping. But there's just a ton of stuff in this box, allowing you to create different worlds in different genres. So let's take a closer look. There are a ton of different tiles here. You've got cityscapes, you've got alien planets, you've got starships, you've got post-apocalyptic worlds, all kinds of different things. But there's also a companion app, a web app, to allow you to lay out your worlds and kind of pre-plan before you actually build it out on the table. Now, some of these are just straight up building tiles. The cool thing about these building tiles, oh my gosh, is that they're multi-leveled. There's a spot in the bottom right corner that you can fill in what floor number it is. And speaking of filling it in, all of these tiles you can draw on with a dry eraser. Easily removable, and ultimately massively customizable to giving you stats, position placement, floor levels that you're on, all kinds of different things you can do, and fully, again, customizable. But the neat thing about these building tiles, there are 24 building tiles, and they have different levels, like I said, but they also have a roof level, so it allows you to basically cover up the building, making it kind of like that fog of war, and you don't know what's in this building or what the layout's going to be until you actually enter, and allowing you to drill down the building as you move through it or move up it. It's pretty cool, the system they've come up with here. Now, the interlocking tiles are a little bit different because they connect, but they don't connect like super tight, giving you maximum flexibility. So if you've got a tile in the middle of a big layout, you can easily remove that tile and replace it for whatever needs you might have. So it's just a loose enough fit that they hold together, but also give you maximum flexibility to pull them apart without disrupting the whole layout, which is really, really cool. And the artwork here is just phenomenal. Again, the app allows you to pre-plan things, so you'll definitely want to check that out. You can even go check it out before you jump into the system. So those definitely are worth investigating as you decide if this looks like something that would be of interest for you. Now, I have to say, the different elements of the layouts and the different tiles, the different sizes of the tiles, and the fact that each tile has different elements on either side, giving you maximum tons of different worlds and incredible world building. They've really done a nice job with this system. It looks completed here. However, it is important to note that the tiles and all this artwork, again, is very much prototype. So you may see some variations from what I'm showing you to the final product. So overall for the tiles, again, there's 24 building tiles, 58 interlocking tiles of various sizes, and this really gives you a ton of world building. Now, let's look at some of the other things you get, because there's a ton in this box. There are figures and characters, just standees, and there's a ton of these. There's like 330 of these different characters for you to experiment with, use in your adventures, different creatures, characters. It's just really cool. Different sizes, and they even have blanks for you to write on and draw out your own characters or do whatever you need to do with for different symbols in the game and so forth. But again, everything here is rewritable, so giving you tons of things you can do. Like, of course, a chalk drawing comes to mind of an outline of someone perhaps that was taken out, and you have to investigate what went on in this room. I love different things like that. It's really cool. They also provide like 14 different barricade tokens that you can put out on the table as you're playing your adventures and trying to block perhaps the players from getting into different areas. And status tokens. Oh my gosh, there's like 216 status tokens. And there's even some blank ones that you can customize as well, filling in however you need to. But these have your standard things like a death token. You've got grappled and stunned, things of that nature, all the type of different status tokens you might think you might need for any type of adventure. And they've really provided a lot here for you to give you maximum flexibility. And there are ship tokens as well that you can use throughout your adventures. And I think there's 16 of these, and they're ranging in size from large ships to medium to small. And they're really, really cool. They've done I keep saying that, but they really are. I mean, the artwork and illustrations here are top notch. And, you know, like I've said before, I get a lot of prototypes. And even though this is still very much prototype, it is very polished. I really get a good sense of what the system is going to look like and how to use it for future gaming. So go check out the app. Definitely give it a look. Check out the different tiles and how you might lay out your worlds. Again, give you maximum flexibility. I believe it's going to be in beta throughout the course of the campaign, and it is definitely worth checking out. Now, another note on quality here. These tiles are all like 2mm thickness. Very thick, very sturdy tiles. I have not seen any warping at all. They've done a really good job here. And again, the illustrations and artwork are beautiful, and everything is rewritable, which I love. And again, the fact that there's a little bit of give in these puzzle tiles really makes them nice. You know, actually it cuts down on the wear and tear of those little puzzle pieces as you put tiles together and pull them apart again and again and again. And all the tiles, be it the building tiles or the puzzle tiles, they all have been designed to work together. There's definitely this synergy between how you can use them in your gaming. All right, folks, just a reminder once again, this has been a Dice Tower paid preview. Everything you've seen here has been in prototype form, so keep a close eye on the campaign for any changes that still may occur. Now, with that said, you know, this is not a game in itself, but the endless possibilities of the games you can create and world build with is just monumental. And I can't wait to use it in some of my RPG games, and even, like I said, for some of the prototyping for board games. I think it could come in really, really handy. And in saying that, John Gilmore from Dead of Winter, Dinosaur Island, he is working with the team. He was so impressed with everything he saw here that he's working with them to create this rogue experience that is a game that you can pull basically with rules and everything out of the core box of the system. So that is another reason to check this out. I think they have endless possibilities here, and I can't wait to see where they take it, and then also potentially all the other add-ons that are going to go with it. There's so much world building here. But folks, ultimately, if this looks like something of interest to you, I'm sure they'd appreciate your support. So I think that's it from me, and until next time, we'll see you at the table.
Thanks so much for watching another Dice Tower video. If you enjoy our videos, subscribe to the channel for more fun, comprehensive board game coverage. Also, consider joining us at one of our events. Come to Dice Tower Retreat, a small, intimate gathering where gaming is king. Join us for Dice Tower Cruise, the largest board game cruise. Attend Dice Tower West in Las Vegas for gaming fun on the West Coast, or Dice Tower East in Orlando in sunny Florida. Dice Tower Conventions, the friendliest gaming conventions on Earth. I'm Eric Summerer, and you've been watching The Dice Tower.